Oh, hello everyone. This week I learnt about 5 new important factors. The first being that the return of the trust funds is not random. There is in fact an instruction manual that describes what each account in each country was meant to do. They each have a particular function, but that too was hidden. But we do, between us, have that instruction manual. The very first bank to go was to be Barclays Bank in England. It's in other parts of the world now too. And interestingly, I learnt this just 2 days after I'd served the claim on Barclays Bank. And then 2 days later, I had then written to another account holder, Bradford and Bingley, and at the same time, which were also taken over by Barclays. And I also served notice simultaneously, so I copied to Euroclear for changing account details to making it so difficult to trace, and also asking them for the original ones that they received in order to do the audit, and also serving notice on Rachel Reeves and the UK Treasury for having sold assets and for not taking action on all the different opportunities there have been to return this prosperity to the people and to the country and the sovereignty. So I got a message back from them, and they asked me for more information about what we need. And brilliantly, the man who holds the instruction manual has said that he will compose that and make those instructions perfectly clear as to where that money needs to be used and held. He suggested that to save the sovereignty of each individual nation, that the control would go to the central bank of that nation under certain conditions. So that we moved us on to, and I'd also served notice on the central bank. So all these things are tying together beautifully. Then I asked, why would the banks pay us back for a jubilee? And I gathered that the Jubilee year isn't a religious thing from the Vatican. It goes back a long way. And it goes back to a structure that says that every 50 years, all debt must be either resolved or forgiven. And that isn't because of some nice notion of giving people a chance. We're talking about corporate debt and the release of more collateral. And for all this time, many years, that collateral has been us through our birth certificates. It was debts, not actually funds, that were taken out when we were born and registered on our birth bonds. And so every single 50 years, there would be, and that's why they wanted to increase it to every 25 years, not to help the third world countries and not to help anybody apart from themselves resolve debts and open up new loans and release more